A message of hope, the community coming together to fight drug use and bring awareness from tragedy. Plus, rescue and recovery, the efforts from across state lines to rebuild communities destroyed in the wake of Hurricane Ian. But first tonight, a Kankakee man is dead tonight after allegedly invading a home and fleeing the property. Iroquois County Sheriff's Office says they responded to a report of a home invasion and a person with a gun at a home in Onarga Saturday night. While deputies were speaking with the victim's daughter, a single gunshot rang out inside the garage. The suspect, 29-year-old Jordan Johnson, then fled out the back door. Johnson, the ex-husband, and victim's daughter fled the scene to a bean field. Officers pursued Johnson through the field, during which he produced a gun and fired a shot, resulting in a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Officials pronounced him dead at the scene. State police are investigating the incident. An Urbana man is recovering tonight from a wound to the hand after firing his gun. Champaign police say patrol officers heard shots fired and saw multiple cars leaving the parking lot in the 700 block of North Hickory Street this morning. While investigating, they found evidence of an injured person, but no shell casings. Minutes later, 31-year-old man walked into a nearby hospital. Police say he fired a gun in an area and then attempted to pull out his own gun when it discharged. Police are still investigating the initial shots heard. In Riverton, a person was extracted from a car and taken to a local hospital following an accident on I-72 this morning. According to officials, the accident occurred near mile marker 107 just after 7:30 a.m. Riverton and Dawn Fire Protection units also responded. We are still working to learn more on the incident. And you can stay up to date on the latest breaking news and developing news anytime by downloading the WAND News app. It is free in the Google app and Google Play Store, the Apple app and the Google Play Store. Remember to enable push notifications so we can send alerts straight to your phone. Well, it's another beautiful fall day across Central Illinois. We've had sunshine essentially over the past 5 to 6 days, and by no means are we expected to lose that within the next 24 to 48 hours. Not only overlooking Lake Decatur, but of course down towards downtown Decatur as well. Just beautiful conditions all across the Central Illinois area. As we start to look at our current temperatures, we right now are sitting in the mid to lower 70s. So we have seen a little bit of warmth return to the area, which has been nice, but at the same time, it's only going to be some temporary warmth as another cold front sets up. A high pressure continues to dominate. That right now is situated up towards Michigan and has been there for a couple days. However, eventually that will move east, and then in comes our next weather maker across Central Illinois. So as we look over the next 12 hours, enjoy the sunshine we have at the clear skies. Temperatures do drop back for another chilly one tonight across the area. However, the winds increase and so are some allergens. We'll break down exactly what you can expect in your same area 7-day forecast coming up in just a few short minutes. Well, in South Carolina, residents of Pawleys Island continue to clean up after the storm slammed the state on Friday as a Category 1 hurricane, with rescue efforts ongoing and floodwaters receding in places littered with wrecked homes. Local officials warned that the extent of the destruction left by Ian may only just be coming into view. And as search and rescue efforts continue across Florida, authorities are now shutting down access to areas and evacuating residents left behind. This is a look at Fort Myers Beach, and it has been 3 days since Hurricane Ian made landfall there, yet people are still trying to evacuate the hardest hit areas. For some, that's included long and grueling walks in the southwest Florida sun. These storms have left power outages, flooding, and destruction across Florida and the Carolinas, of course. WAND spoke with Douglas County couple who is in Florida to support the state's relief efforts as part of the American Red Cross. They left Saturday morning for the Decatur Red Cross office in an emergency response vehicle. In Orlando, they are assisting teams of trained disaster staff and volunteers already on the ground.
We'll be serving food, but it's whatever the need is, that's what they'll have us doing.
Something we wanted to do for years, so we're doing it now and we're enjoying it.
They will move around Florida as needed, supporting the Red Cross's 1,000 disaster workers already in the state. The couple has been volunteering with the Red Cross for the past 5 years. And it's harvest season, and Illinois officials are reminding you to drive with consideration and alertness for the safety of yourself and the farm equipment operators. They're sharing the road. The Macon County Sheriff's Office says to slow down and do not pass unless it is safe for both you and them.
They recognize the fact that you're trying to pass them, you're coming up on them, and they do the best they can to get over into the road and into the ditch. There's times that they can't, though, because of a culvert or the ditch is too deep. Again, just be patient.
Now, if you do need to pass, make sure to give farmers enough room so they do not have to leave the road, use clear signals, and continue to slow down and use caution. Sergeant Flannery says at intersection on rural roads where corn is high, stop before turning or crossing. Law enforcement is also warning motorists to be on the lookout for bouncing deer. It is mating season across the area for animals, and that means they will be closer to residential areas and in bigger packs, especially in the wee hours of the morning. According to State Farm, Illinois ranks 34th in the nation for deer versus car accidents, giving you a 1 in 148 or just 67% chance of hitting a deer. Still to come on WAND News, a unique walk through history, the society offering the stories in Sangamon County from beyond, and how you can support their efforts for years to come. And later, getting some booze this spooky season, what the Scoville Zoo is offering this Halloween for family fun, and when trick-or-treating events will start in Central Illinois. We'll be right back.